Charlie, what happened? Ralph this, and I welcome you guys back to our YouTube page. Guys, I know we've been away, but we are back. Happy New Year to everyone. Yo, today we're going to be discussing my top 15 shoes, and I'm sure you're wondering why 15. The thing is, I couldn't take some shoes off the list, so I decided to round it off to 15. So, guys, bear with me. I'll try and go through them quickly, and my reason for selecting these shoes would be for sentimental reasons, ease of access, the quality of the shoes, and how much I like them. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. So at number 15, we have the Nike Air Cortez Air Trainer Huarache Onyx. If you know me, you know I love ponytail on trainers, so I couldn't turn this down. Plus, I have never owned a pair of Air Trainer Huaraches, so I felt like this was the best time to jump on the wave. And boy, I was not disappointed. The shoe is fire. This might actually be my favorite Cortez release. At number 14 is the Ama Maniere Nike Air Force One Whilst You Were Sleeping. This was the only Air Force One to drop from that collection. And guys, I might say something which is controversial. I don't like Air Force Ones. I do admit that it's an iconic silhouette. I do appreciate it, but it takes something really special to make me buy one. And Ama Maniere killed it. From the translucent outsole to the silver swoosh to the quilted lining. Like, I don't even know how to describe the shoe. There's so many details about it. And one of the things that really blew my mind is the way the perforation was used to create an A on it. The creativity, like the details on that shoe, you keep looking at it and every single day you find something new. And that shoe is just quality. If you're talking about quality and premium looking materials, Ama Maniere is right up there. That's the standard that they've set for themselves. Next up is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG Medium Olive. This was one of the biggest Air Jordan 1 Lows to drop in 2024. And fortunately for me, I got a big W from Offspring. This is my biggest raffle win ever from Offspring. So shout out to Offspring for the W. Also, my son hit on the sneakers app, so it was a good shoe for him and I to match. You know, I like this matchy with my boy. If you know, you know. I like the matchy looks with my boy. Travis Scott always delivers when it comes to an Air Jordan 1 Low, and he didn't disappoint with this as well. The blend of the F-tones goes perfectly with even all the lace options. The pink, white, and black laces. Every lace option looks really well, so it's totally up to you on how you want to style this. But this shoe is right up there when it comes to quality. Travis Scott doesn't miss. So the next shoe on my list is the J Balvin Air Jordan 3 Rio. This is a follow-up to his first Air Jordan 3. And if you ask me, guys, this is the better looking pair. And it's much more wearable. What is a J Balvin shoe without a pop of color, without some color in there? This shoe is vibrant looking, but at the same time, very wearable. And trust me, you can pull off a lot of fits with it. I fell in love with this shoe the minute I got it. And how I got that W, I still don't understand it. Yo, shout outs to BSTN for that W. I didn't expect it, but I got that win and I'm really happy with that shoe. The next shoe on the list is the Kobe 4 Protro Girl Dad, and RIP to Kobe Bryant, aka the Black Mamba, and RIP to Gigi Bryant. We lost a legend and a rising star in a very untimely death. We pray their souls continue to rest in perfect peace. Kobe was a very proud girl dad, and that is the inspiration and the theme behind this shoe. If you look at the last picture that the two of them took together in the last game that they ever attended, Kobe was wearing an orange hoodie and a green beanie, and those were the colors that were used on the shoe. It being a Protro, the shoe obviously comes with the latest technology when it comes to basketball shoes. So it's definitely going to deliver. A lot of sneakerheads who copped this shoe definitely copped it for sentimental reasons, to sort of celebrate or honor the relationships between fathers and their daughters. And me being a girl dad as well, like, it's no different. So I had to cop it. Next up is the PlayStation Puma Suede. And when it comes to themed sneakers, Puma is right up there with the best. They don't miss when it comes to themes. Give them a theme and they'll deliver, and they'll make sure that all the details are well represented. This shoe, I love it as well because of the sentimental reasons behind it. Playing PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4 at various stages in my life with various different people. All of them carry special memories and special feelings in there. Sometimes you even had to run to game centers to go and challenge some of the guys there and all of that. So guys, it really brings back a lot of memories. I knew I had to cop them, and this was one colorway out of the 2 shoes that dropped, and I gravitated more towards the darker pair because, like I've already said, I love the darker tones, so I had to go for it. If you look at the details on the shoe, Puma did not miss again. You look at the heel, they have the logo there, all the buttons on the pad, even the X, the square, everything was just represented. This is one of the best shoes that was dropped in 2024, in my opinion. Next up is the Nike Air Force 1 linen, and this shoe originally released in 2001 as a Japan exclusive. That means you could only get it in Japan, and it re-released in 2016 with Kith, and it was a Kith exclusive release. This is a grail. Every OG sneaker, like the biggest sneakerheads in the world, would say that this is one of the greatest Air Force Ones of all time. I can't stress enough on how iconic this shoe is. I don't know if Nike did not tell people or whether to blame sneakerheads for not researching and saying, okay, this was the reason why the shoe sat or not, but this shoe should not have sat. And for it to even go on sale, guys, it's just confusing. You know what? Let me calm down. I could go on and on about this shoe, but let me calm down. Big shout outs to Bassett. Bassett was wearing this shoe when he had his daughter, so it's a very special pair for him. Yo, congrats, bro. Next up is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low OG Velvet Browns. And guys, the vintage look just drives me crazy. That F-tone, that brown is just something different, and the uniqueness of the texture and the color and the material is just like nothing I've never seen on a pair of shoes before. I fell in love with it, and I took L's everywhere, and fortunately for me, I got that W from Offspring. So shout outs to Offspring again for this massive win, and I think this is my favorite Travis Scott to drop in the year. The materials, quality, the texture of the shoe, unique. The lace options were also beautiful, and this shoe is no-brainer. It definitely had to make the list. Next up on the list is the Saucony J-Tips Pro Grade Omni 9 to-do list. This is my first pair of Saucony as an adult and my first J-Tips collab. You know, J-Tips has been hot with collaborations over the years, and I've never owned a pair of Saucony, so I thought this would be a good time to try it. And the Omni Pro Grade is one of their most comfortable silhouettes. So if you also want to go and try on a pair of Sauconys, I would always recommend the Omni Pro Grades. They are super comfortable. Some people will be put off by the color and say that, oh, it's vibrant, it's bright. No, it looks bright, but it's not actually bright. It's really easy to style. This is the type of shoe that you need to let the shoe do the talking rather than your outfit. So you tone down on your outfit and let the shoe talk for you. Next shoe on the list has so much confusion about the names, but I like to keep it simple and call it the Travis Scott Jumpman Jack Mocha. Mocha tones, dark hues, Travis Scott's first signature shoe. Sign me up straight away. And my favorite detail about this shoe was the strap. It's giving me Yeezy vibes. You know the old school Yeezys. It's giving me that Yeezy vibe. And it being Travis Scott's first signature shoe, I felt like I had to get my hands on a pair, and this was the favorite colorway out of all the shoes that I dropped so far. The first one was really difficult to cop. The second one was also very limited. Unfortunately, I took L's all over, but shout outs to my boy. Yo, bro, thank you so much for hooking me up with this shoe. This shoe is just something that I feel like you can wear every day. You can wear it every season. And as someone who likes to wear sneakers to work, it looks simple and classy, and I like the vibe that it's giving. The brown, black tones, you can't go wrong with it. Next up is the Adidas Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Every 90s and 80s born would tell you that that's their childhood right there. It brings back so many memories. I remember watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with my cousin Desmond in Manprobi, and it was, yo, bro, the memories are just so many. And Raphael being my favorite character, he was my namesake as well, and he was a reckless one in there. Guys, let's talk about the details on the shoe. It's top notch. Adidas smashed it. The shoe itself comes in a very unique packaging, unlike anything I've ever seen before, and it also comes with a comic book. The debris that comes with the shoe itself, the lace options, the shell toe made to look like the shell of the turtles. They didn't miss, like 100% 10/10 shoe. And even the leather, if you look at the leather, the green part of it looks like the actual turtle skin. The shoe is well represented. It's well thought through, and I feel like this is one of those shoes that didn't get enough credit. If you look on a lot of top 10, top 20 lists, it didn't show up in there, and it's just disappointing. Number 3 is the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 RM Grandma's Driveway in the fence green colorway. Sneakerheads complain that brands don't come up with new silhouettes, and when they finally do, we complain so much about it. Oh, it's not supposed to be like this, and the Jordan 4 should not look like this. This shoe is just so beautiful. It's meant for skateboarding and bike riders, and Nigel Sylvester was the best person to launch this new silhouette, and he absolutely killed it. The theme and the story and the inspiration behind this shoe is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, guys. So according to the story, Nigel Sylvester learned to ride his bike in his grandma's driveway, and the color of the fence in that driveway was green, and that's the same color that is found on the shoe. And see, if you look at the box, the texture of the driveway was captured on the box. So if you rub your hands on the box of the shoe itself, you feel that roughness, that drive. Oh God, see, they nailed it. They got it right, and it was spot on. The packaging is also beautiful. There's a picture of Nigel Sylvester holding his BMX bike in that same driveway, and if you look in the background, you see that fence green there. The way this shoe was launched is simply beautiful. Nigel Sylvester went to various cities. He even came to London, and he rode around with other BMX riders, and they did all sorts of stuff in the town. The launch was just beautiful. That's exactly how you want a shoe to be rolled out, in a beautiful way that involves the community, and they absolutely killed it. I love the silhouette because it looks comfortable. I'm someone that struggles with Jordan 4s, and so I don't have a lot of Jordan 4s. I don't wear it often, but this shoe is just so comfortable. The padding is just right. The cushioning is perfect. The materials used on the shoe is just so premium. But some of the details that kills me completely is the bike air on the heel. And to top it all off, that mini swoosh on the side, the silver mini swoosh on the side, guys. It just adds a touch of class to the shoe. Number 2 on the list is going to be controversial, but it's my SB Dunk of the year, and it's none other than the Big Money Savings. For the theme they were going for, they absolutely nailed it. The mixture of materials, the texture, everything just blended perfectly. The colorway is so unique and beautiful. You could see that this shoe was really made with premium materials. If this shoe had a big collaborator's name on it, it would have flown off the shelf. One of the things I love most about it is the tank tag. They literally made it look like a receipt, guys. They made it look like a receipt. See, this is one of the best shoes to drop in 2024. Hands down, no cap. I said it with my chest. Finally, number 1 on the list, and the best shoe to drop in 2024. My sneaker of the year is the Jordan 4 Bread reimagined. This is better than the original breads. With this pair, you don't need to worry about the suede getting dirty. You don't need to worry about the rain. You can simply pick it up, rock it any time of the day, any weather, any season, and you can easily clean it up. One of the great things about this shoe is that it came in all sizes. And even though it was mass produced, it didn't have any QC issues. Pick an iconic shoe, an iconic silhouette, an iconic colorway, work on it, and you actually improved it. Guys, there isn't too much I can say about this shoe. Red, black, white, you can't go wrong with this shoe. Anyone can style it, anyone can rock it. It was easily accessible. It was an iconic shoe. It's comfortable, the price range was good, and they nailed it. This is how the OG or the original Air Jordan 4 Bread should have come like. But now that we have it, I can't complain. And to me, it's also the best looking reimagined shoe we've had. And for a Jordan 4 to be this comfortable, guys, they absolutely smashed it. So that's my list done and dusted. I want to know your opinion, so tell me what your shoe of the year was. If you disagree or agree with me on any of the points that I made, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comments. You know, we're always having a good time in the comment section, so please drop a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that when I drop a video, you don't miss it. I'm going to try my best to drop as much content as possible, so please try and help us grow the channel by supporting. Also, I want to thank you for spending time to watch this video. I really appreciate you. So yeah, Abi, you know, we go crush.